What's up, people? So I was sitting here just thinking, and I wanted to make this video to share with you guys. And it's kind of about our country. And in our country, the way it was originally designed, when it came to race, black and white, or the indigenous Native Americans and white, or if we look at in the 50s and 60s, the whole blacks sit in the back of the bus and whites sit in the front of the bus. That was the thinking in our country. That one group, if we look at the bus, that was the thinking in our country for centuries. That one group was to sit in the front and one group was to sit in the back. In every aspect of our life, of our country's design, it was designed that way. One group in front, one group in the back. But what did that do to us as people? That way of thinking, that way of design. I'm here to say to you that I believe that it has affected both white people and black people in a negative way. What did it do to black people? Well, it created an inferiority complex. If you told to go to the back for hundreds and hundreds of years, and you're hitting the head, and you're whatever, you're beat to death if you try to sit in the front, or you drink out of this water fountain, that creates an inferiority complex. And what does it do to the white? What did it do to the white group? To me, it created a superiority complex. And now the people that are living today, us, are dealing with the effects of what was put in place over hundreds and hundreds of years in the inception of our country. That way of thinking created one group that was able to flourish and one group that had to learn how to survive. It created all types of trust issues between the groups. And now we're dealing with it today. Abraham Lincoln in the 1800s said that he felt race would always be a problem in our country. Because if you take one, basically, he talked about like the caged animal. If you cage an animal for a long time and beat it over the head for a long time, and then all of a sudden you let that wolf out of the cage, and you expect it, it's not going to be good. It could be dangerous for the person who was the wolf is not going to trust that group. Okay, and then the other group has to live in fear because they don't know how the wolf's gonna do it. Is the wolf upset? Is it angry at me? Is it going to attack my children? So I just think the way that our country, the design of our country, the original recipe of one group in the front of the bus and one group in the back of the bus has created such a big problem in the way that people exist in our country. That took place for so long that it's like ingrained, the superior inferior thing. It's going to be so hard to get rid of that. What do you guys think? How are we going to get rid of this? And the only way we're going to get through it is if we talk about it. We can't be afraid to talk to each other and talk about real issues without sugarcoating stuff. So I just wanted to make this video, and I want to know what you guys have to say. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and message. Peace.